Welcome to YouTube Pedia. Discover the greatest stories from history, science, and beyond. If you're curious about the world, subscribe now and join our journey through knowledge. Let's get started. Robin Williams, the rise of a comedy genius. In the vast world of entertainment, few names shine as brightly as Robin Williams. A man of boundless energy, unparalleled improvisation skills, and a heart as big as his talent, he captivated audiences worldwide with his unique blend of humor, warmth, and depth. But before he became one of the most beloved actors and comedians of all time, Robin Williams was just a boy with a dream, a quick wit, and an insatiable hunger to make people laugh. Humble beginnings, a shy child with a big imagination. Robin McLaurin Williams was born on July 21, 1951 in Chicago, Illinois. Despite growing up in a well-off family, his childhood wasn't as easy as it seemed. His father, Robert Williams, was a senior executive at Ford, and his mother, Lori McLaurin, was a former model. Due to his father's work, the family moved frequently, making it difficult for Robin to form lasting friendships. Interestingly, despite later becoming known for his energetic and fast-talking comedy, young Robin was a very shy child. He often played alone, using his vivid imagination to create characters and scenarios. His humor became a way to entertain himself and later, a tool to connect with others. He found comfort in making people laugh, realizing that laughter had the power to break barriers and bring people together. Finding his voice, the journey into comedy. During his teenage years, Robin's family relocated to California, where he attended Redwood High School. There, his natural talent for making people laugh became more evident. He was a bright student but was far more interested in entertaining his classmates than focusing on academics. However, his real transformation came when he enrolled at Claremont Men's College, where he initially studied political science. But fate had other plans. Realizing that politics was not his passion, he dropped out and decided to pursue acting and comedy. He enrolled at the College of Marin, where he studied theater before earning a scholarship to the prestigious Juilliard School in New York City. At Juilliard, he trained alongside Christopher Reeve, who would later become famous as Superman. The two formed a lifelong friendship, and Reeve would later recall Robin's ability to light up even the darkest rooms. It was at Juilliard that Robin's talent truly flourished. He was encouraged to embrace his improvisational style, and his mentors saw something in him that was unlike anything they had ever encountered. The way he could shift between accents, characters, and emotions in the blink of an eye was astonishing. It was clear that Robin Williams was destined for something big. The breakthrough, Mork and Mindy, and instant stardom. After leaving Juilliard in the mid-1970s, Robin moved back to California and started performing stand-up comedy in San Francisco and Los Angeles. His wild, unpredictable energy and rapid-fire delivery quickly set him apart. He became a regular performer at comedy clubs, where his reputation grew. Then came his big break. In 1978, he was cast as the quirky alien Mork in an episode of Happy Days. His performance was so electric that the audience and producers immediately knew they had something special. This led to the creation of Mork and Mindy, a show built entirely around his character. The sitcom was an instant hit, and overnight, Robin Williams became a household name. His comedic style was revolutionary for television. He improvised most of his lines, often going off-script and surprising both the cast and crew with his quick wit. The show's success turned him into one of the most recognized faces on television, setting the stage for his transition into film. Breaking into Hollywood, early film successes. With the massive popularity of Mork and Mindy, Hollywood took notice. Robin made his film debut in Popeye 1980, where he played the iconic spinach-loving sailor. Though the film received mixed reviews, his performance was praised. But it was in Good Morning, Vietnam 1987 that he truly proved his ability to blend comedy with depth. Playing Adrian Cronauer, a radio DJ bringing humor to American soldiers during the Vietnam War, Robin delivered one of his most memorable performances. The film was a box office success, and his performance earned him his first Academy Award nomination. It showcased his ability to go beyond just making people laugh, he could make them feel. It's the birth of a legend, from comedy to heartfelt dramas. As the 1980s rolled into the 1990s, Robin Williams continued to evolve. He wasn't just a comedian, he was a master of storytelling, capable of bringing characters to life in ways few others could. He could switch from outrageous comedy to deep, heartfelt moments in an instant, leaving audiences in awe. One of his defining films came in Dead Poets Society, 1989, where he played John Keating, an inspirational English teacher who encouraged students to seize the day, carpe diem. His performance resonated deeply, and the film became a cultural phenomenon inspiring millions. Robin Williams had officially transcended comedy. He wasn't just a funny man, he was a brilliant actor with an emotional range that could make you laugh one moment and cry the next. His career was reaching new heights, and the best was yet to come. The laughter, the struggles, and the legacy. Robin Williams was more than just a comedian, more than an actor. He was a force of nature. His energy was boundless, his humor unmatched, and his ability to connect with people through laughter and emotion was a rare gift. But behind the dazzling performances and the endless jokes was a deeply complex man who fought battles few could see. The golden era, blockbusters and iconic roles. By the early 1990s, Robin Williams was no longer just a comedian, he was a Hollywood superstar. His films dominated the box office, and his versatility allowed him to take on roles that ranged from hilarious to heart-wrenching. One of his most iconic performances came in Mrs. Doubtfire, 1993, where he played Daniel Hillard, a divorced father who disguises himself as an elderly British nanny to spend time with his children. The film was a massive success, blending humor, warmth, and emotion in a way only Robin could. It showcased his ability to embody multiple characters effortlessly. His improvisational genius was on full display. The film wasn't just about comedy. It was about love, family, and the lengths a father would go to be with his children. Then came Jumanji, 1995, a thrilling adventure that became a childhood favorite for millions. Robin played Alan Parrish, a man trapped in a magical board game for decades. The film was filled with excitement and suspense, but at its core, it carried a deep emotional weight. Robin's performance made Alan's journey of rediscovery truly moving. In 1997, Robin took on one of his most powerful roles in Good Will Hunting, playing Dr. Sean Maguire, a compassionate therapist who helps a troubled young genius played by Matt Damon. His performance was nothing short of extraordinary. Unlike his usual fast-talking, high-energy roles, here he was calm, wise, and deeply human. His "It's Not Your Fault" scene remains one of the most emotional moments in cinema history. The role earned him his first and only Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. The man behind the laughter, Robin's hidden battles. While the world saw Robin as an unstoppable source of joy, behind the scenes, he struggled with personal demons. His mind, which worked at lightning speed to create humor, was also plagued with self-doubt, depression, and anxiety. From the 1970s onward, Robin battled substance abuse, using drugs and alcohol as an escape. At the height of his fame, he found himself caught in the excesses of Hollywood. His close friend John Belushi died of a drug overdose in 1982, a tragedy that deeply affected him and led him to quit drugs for many years. Despite his personal struggles, he remained dedicated to bringing happiness to others. He was known for his spontaneous visits to hospitals, performing for sick children, and doing everything he could to make people smile, even when he himself was struggling. Late career, a legend reinventing himself. In the 2000s, Robin continued to prove his versatility. He took on darker, more serious roles in films like 1 Hour Photo 2002 and Insomnia 2002, showing a chilling, psychological side of his acting. His portrayal of a lonely, obsessive photo technician in one-hour photo stunned audiences. Robin Williams, the king of comedy, had transformed into something hauntingly different. Yet he never abandoned his love for comedy. Films like Night at the Museum 2006, where he played Teddy Roosevelt, introduced him to a new generation of fans. He also returned to stand-up, proving that his fast-paced, brilliant improvisation was still as sharp as ever. His HBO special Weapons of Self-Destruction 2009 showcased him at his finest, rapid, insightful, and hilariously unpredictable. The Final Years, Tragedy and Farewell. In his final years, Robin Williams seemed as energetic as ever, but beneath the surface, he was fighting a silent battle. In 2014, he was diagnosed with Lewy body dementia, a neurodegenerative disease that affects cognitive abilities, movement, and mood. It was a devastating illness that slowly took away his ability to think and function the way he always had. For a man whose mind was his greatest asset, this was unbearable. On August 11, 2014, the world was shocked by the news of Robin Williams' passing. It was a moment of collective heartbreak. A man who had brought so much joy to the world had been suffering in ways few had known. The legacy of Robin Williams, a light that never fades. Even in death, Robin Williams remains immortal. His films, his jokes, and his kindness live on. His legacy isn't just in the movies he made, but in the hearts of those he touched. He taught the world that laughter is powerful, that humor can heal, and that even the most joyful souls can have hidden struggles. His impact is felt in every comedian inspired by him, every actor who learned from him, and every person who ever watched one of his films and felt a little bit happier. To this day, when people rewatch Dead Poets Society, they hear him whisper, "Carpe diem, seize the day, boys, make your lives extraordinary." And that's exactly what he did. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more amazing content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let us know your favorite Robin Williams moment. Your support means the world to us. Stay tuned for more incredible stories.